Today's top story, I've just been offered the manager's job of the champions of Togo. Yes, that's Togo as in Africa, as in Emmanuel Adebayor, as in those guys, yes. How did that come about? Well, a friend of mine who's worked as chief executive of a number of football clubs received an email asking him if he knew anyone that might want to take a brand new managerial position in Lomé, the capital of Togo. So thinking it was quite funny, he forwarded it to me, but I actually applied. First off, let me show you the email stating the details and the position that was available in Togo. So the email came from dyto.lome@gmail.com. Here's what it says. DYTO Lomé of the Republic of Togo needs urgently a coach/trainer. We are offering you an initial contract with an option of extending the contract to a long-term contract if both parties are satisfied. The conditions we are offering are a monthly salary of €6,000, free hotel, free daily meals, car, medical insurance and flight ticket. Contract signing on fee of €10,000 will be paid on the day of signing the contract. Bonus will be paid for winning competitions including 2 holiday period which will be 14 days each. Commission/compensation fee of €10,000 will be paid to the agent/club of the coach/trainer as a departure fees. Confirm your acceptance to this offer and send me your CV, resume/coaching profile immediately to dyto.lome@gmail.com. Thanks, Nandi Pele, Sports Director of FC DYTO, Lomé, Republic of Togo. So I got this email and I thought, bit weird that someone who's looking for a manager of their club would just send a blanket email which pretty much offers someone the job without them knowing who that person is. But that could just be their style in Togo. So I looked into a bit more. First things first, I researched the club. Let's take a look at the Wikipedia page of DYTO Lomé. As you can see, they're also known as Dynamic Togolese. Their achievements include winning the Togolese Championship 6 times. They've also won the Cup of Togo. They've also taken part in the African Champions League a number of times. Weirdly, their home and away kits are quite similar. They're both red and white. They just sort of flip the colours around, so I'm not sure what they'd do if they played against another team in red and white. That would be quite awkward. They've got a 10,000-seater stadium, and I went on YouTube to see some footage of it and found this.
Première occasion nette pour la formation de Dito. Et on aurait assisté à l'ouverture du score, mais la balle transversale a renvoyé le ballon.
There's your problem straight away. I could have helped with that. I would have said to the goalkeeper, on your goal kicks, keep it on the pitch. That's the sort of thing I can do. And there's no wonder they were the champions last season. I mean, you can see the calibre of their squad. They've got, of course, in goal, Salifu, great player. At the back, they've got Abdelaziz Agnoro Uro, who we know can play the game. And, of course, it goes without saying, up front, Kassim Adepoju. Kassim. Why hasn't he gone to a bigger club? They all want him, but he's true to Togo. He's true to Dynamic Togolese. That's why I love the club. And this was my chance to take over a championship winning team. Who knows what could happen? Maybe I go to Togo, I impress. People start looking at me thinking, he's not a bad manager. I climb the managerial ladder. This time next season, I'll be in Moldova. I decided to apply for the position along with a friend of mine who I've blanked out from the emails for privacy reasons. But in my email application, I was basically pretty honest. I said I've got about 15 years of solid championship manager experience and I play FIFA to a very high level. I'm thinking, I'm never going to hear back from these guys, but alas, I did. And here's what the email said. Hello, thanks for the coaching information of the coaches we received from you. I'm glad to inform you we're all satisfied and impressed with the achievements of my friend Anne Brown. That's me. However, I have a few questions for you to discuss with the coaches as well as the financial conditions. Obviously, I'm reading this word for word. English isn't the first language in Togo, so then, let's give them a break, okay? Number 1. Can you two arrange a meeting immediately between our club, coaches and yourself in Togo next week, between the 26th and the 30th of December? This meeting will serve as an interview and the following issues will be discussed. It will help us know the ideologies, techniques and method of approach in which the coaches will apply in the training and improvement of our athletes. Terms and obligation of the contract as well as all financial obligations relating to the contract will be discussed and an advance commitment fee paid. Sounds nice. During the meeting in Togo, it will be an opportunity for the coaches to get to know the players, management of the club, structures of the club and general living condition in Togo. An official contract will be signed between both parties. After signing the contract, we shall give the coaches a few days to travel back to the UK to settle all his personal issues before returning to start the job after the Christmas break. Sounds perfect. I'll go home, get some turkey in me, ready for the season ahead, and then put those Togo guys into shape so they're scoring goals from all angles. Point 2, does the coaches accept the financial conditions? 6,000 a month, I'm happy, 10,000 signing on fee, why not? Because we must reach an agreement on the financial terms before arranging the visit. The coach has to be a good disciplinarian because one of the greatest problems in our athletes has to do with discipline in their approach to training and competitions. Send me the references of the coaches, send us the contact, telephone, email of technical coaches who can testify to the coaching ability of the coaches. Regarding the interest of the coach to work with our club, I am glad to inform you that we accept his application and we are ready to enter an agreement with him immediately you arrive and sign a contract. We'll take care of your hotel and meals, flight ticket and medicals during the visit to Togo for the free person. You can call me on my telephone number, 22, that's the code for Togo, 967821796, and that's from Nandi Pele, who is of course the sports director of DYTO Lome in the Republic of Togo. It got to the point now where I was pretty certain I'd be moving to Togo. I was telling my friends, arranging the appropriate jabs and inoculations to make sure I could fight off any diseases that might stop me from winning the Togolese Championship. I just thought, as a quick safety precaution, I'll do a little bit more background research on the club and maybe Nandi Pele to know what I was getting myself into. I was a bit shocked when I couldn't really find anything on Nandi Pele. I thought, you know, he's the sports director of DYTO Lome. I think he'll be on Google somewhere, but I couldn't find him. What I did find was something which basically broke my heart. Yeah. It's a forum post of someone who's basically had the exact same email conversation with, I'm guessing, Nandi Pele, but this was way back in 2006. However, this time DYTO weren't looking for a football coach, they were looking for a table tennis coach. The email is basically exactly the same. It says, "Dear sir, we need urgently a table tennis coach trainer." They always need them urgently, don't they? I'm starting to think that DYTO Lome aren't that organised. All the other details are the same. The pay is the same. It's a 3-month, €6,000 contract. Although this time it's only a 5,000 signing on fee, so that's just inflation though. Inflation's pushed that up. It's a great offer, but I started to think at this point, it's probably not real. Shame. I had dreams of going to Togo and basically taking the football world by storm, proving you don't have to have played football at the highest level to be a manager, and just kickstarting my career from there. You might have heard the story recently of a 21-year-old guy who landed himself the manager's job of a team in Azerbaijan, only having championship manager experience. I thought I could follow in his footsteps, you know. I would have been working with these guys. I would have been putting these guys through their paces. But it never happened. Looking back, I probably should have realised it was a scam. I don't really know where the scam element was coming in. When did he want the money from me? Was he going to try and get my credit card number so I could pay in advance for my tickets to Togo? Or was I going to get out to Togo, he was going to mug me? Just imagine if it was actually a legit offer and they just misinterpreted my email due to their poor English skills. Maybe they thought my championship manager experience meant I've managed a team in the championship. Maybe it was true. Maybe I've made a huge mistake making this video. Togo, take me back! No, I don't think it was real. But the good news is, if this one doesn't work out, I'm pretty sure I can get the table tennis job. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check out all my other football videos on my channel and please click the subscribe button just underneath me there. See you next time.